Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to Looney Tunes World of Mayhem. In this video, we have the Town Regional Event, and this is the guide for that. We're going to take a look at this event and everything that this event is good for. But first, before we do, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. So we have the Town Regional Event going on right now, and it shares themes with every other regional event that we have. But each one of the events are really good for specific things. So let's just take a look at this one. If you haven't seen the other event guides that I have done for these regional events, I'll go ahead and link them up right over here. Definitely check those out if you're not too familiar. But if we go ahead and take a look at the quests first, when we look at them, it's pretty much the same. Now, I think there were some issues with this, so they gave out some compensation a little bit earlier. But we're collecting superior hydrants. That's the regional material that you need for your town tunes. Fine boosters, and then you're working through the different campaigns, right? Just like we were doing with anything else. So when we go ahead and take a look at the fine boosters, these superior hydrants, that's going to come from this right here. So you take a look, Golden Docks, and you're going to want to go ahead and collect these. Let's grab those here really quick. Make sure you farm that out as soon as you see these regional events come out. When this comes around, definitely farm that. Also, the boosters come from this event right here, which was yesterday, the hangar. That typically comes out on day 1 of the regional event, and then on day 2, you'll see this docks pop up, so you can go ahead and grab those superior regional materials as well. So definitely want to do that so that you can complete as much of this quest as you can, these quests. Now, when you go ahead, let me go ahead and grab that. Other areas to get the superior hydrants is definitely through Brawl. You want to work through that. And then other areas for you to collect the fine boosters, as we've talked about before, is make sure to participate in the tower, work your way up the tower to get your fine boosters through there. You can also use the wheel, the Looney wheel, or sorry, not the Looney wheel, but the tune-up tickets. I will typically save my tune-up tickets for regional events so I can go ahead and spin this and get more of those fine boosters so I can complete out those quests and get those rewards. Another thing that keeps coming up whenever I put these out, I swear every time I put these out, there's questions that come and I'm like, I should have covered that. This event here is minimum level 40, so if you're not player level 40, you're not going to be able to participate in this event, so just kind of a heads up there. There's a lot to do prior up to level 40, but once you hit 40, you can participate in these regional events. And again, they're really good events, great catch-up mechanics for a lot of the older tunes. Speaking of, let's go ahead and take a look really quick at what we have for the event store here. So when it comes to your pads, you can use town materials. This is another area where you can use to get your superior hydrants. If that's what you're looking for, if you want to use them on tunes or the wheel, you can do that as well. When we take a look at this, again, basically what I do to prioritize is I take a look at PTL tunes first. And if there's any PTL tunes that I need, I'll go ahead and use the resources here for that specific event to go ahead and get those materials. But there is no PTL tune in this event here. And I can't remember if there was any PTL tunes in previous town regional events, but there are none here. So basically what you have is you have two choices, in my opinion. You have the athletes team here, where you have 3 of 4 of them. You have Gridiron, Henry Hike, and Cheerleader. The only one missing is QB Daffy, which he is on the wheel. So we'll go ahead and talk about that here in just a second as well. Or you can go for professionals. They have 2 of the professionals here with Dr. Killpatient and Fireman Bugs. So you can go for that as well. The only other, the 2 that are missing are Sam Sheepdog and Foreman Leghorn. Those are the 2 that aren't in this event store right now. So those are the 2 that you can go for. I would go for the athlete team first. If you already have the athlete team, then definitely go in on the professional team. That's the newest team, as the new mechanic Sturdy, which is a pretty cool mechanic, I think, and have been able to play around with that a little bit. So with that, we go to the wheel. Now, when you have the wheel, you have your pads here. You can go ahead and spin this wheel. It takes 2,700 to do 10. We're going to do some wheels, see if we can get some of these, what are these called? These pads, to see if we can spin the QB Daffy wheel right here and see what we can get there. So you can use golden tickets on the down. I'm sorry, back to fence. You can use these fences for this. And then you can use golden tickets for this. Again, golden tickets, I really suggest holding on to golden tickets for the legendary events that come around so that you can use that in the exchange so that you can then go to the wheel and use the wheel to help unlock the legendary tune when new ones come around. That's my preference right now. So then you can do that one or you can do this wheel. So again, there's two different wheels here. This one has a different jackpot with fireman bugs. This one has... Kill patient. And then you also have this wheel here. So this we get like we saw by spinning that fence wheel. And this gives you anywhere from, where are we? Gives you anywhere from 75 to 300. And you can get a jackpot for anywhere from 300 to 1,000. That is an 8% jackpot, which is insane, really. 8% is huge. Typically, you see a 1.5% usually is what you'll see for these types of jackpots. I mean, if we just take a look at this one, what's the jackpot for these pads? This is probably why, I'm just going to guess, this is probably why it's so difficult. Well, no, actually, it's 7% chance. So that's not too bad for that jackpot. Dr. Kill Patient is what? They are being very generous, actually, with this 5% jackpot. Now, that may not seem like a lot, but again, when typically you're looking at a 1.5% chance, yeah, there's a 5% chance for fireman bugs as well. When you're looking at typically a 1.5% chance, 5% is actually huge. All right, so there we have. And then typical event format. You're going to go in here and you're going to work your way through the different campaigns, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. As you work through afternoon and evening, you got requirements that you have to meet. You have to have specific rank up requirements for afternoon to complete afternoon. You do want to be ranked up. Let's see. You do want to be ranked up to a full 7-star team so you can complete that. And then in the town evening, you want to be at least tune-up 31, full team of tune-up 31, so you can go ahead and complete that as well. And then obviously night just needs a full 7-star team with being able to get up to at least 115K or being able to beat that team. So that's the event. Pretty standard, really good for building up your athletes team. Fantastic for your athletes team because every athletes team member is in here. And then also good for helping you start to build up your professional team. Now let's go ahead and see if we can get lucky with any of these spins that I get. And hopefully I can get some pads so I can spin the QB Daffy wheel. So I've got 12.6 thousand fences. Let's see what we can do. Let's spin it. All right, got some there. 12,750. Dr. Kill Patient's always good. Fireman Bug. So I'm building up my professionals team here. I don't know if 12,000 is a jackpot. We'll see. Some Lola. She's definitely low for me. Baseball Bugs is awesome. I like him. Let's go. OG Porky. More Fireman Bugs. There we go. No jackpot. So 12,000 is not a jackpot. But that's what we got. All right, let's spin another 10. We got plenty to go. 8,000. Definitely not. Oh, or it is. Okay, well, I don't know what I'm talking about. There we go. We get one jackpot so far. How many is that again? It's 5, so there's one spin, I think. Come on. Max, there's some nice Adams there. Another jackpot. Cool, there's 2 jackpots. 2 jackpots, and I got fewer points than the first 10 spins that I did. All right, so I got 10 there. Let's keep going. Come on. Got to get that cheerleader up there. She's really good. I really like this team. 3 jackpots. Very cool. I'm feeling good right now. Let's go. 3 jackpots. Look at that. Very nice. Let's go ahead and do another 10 spins. Might as well spin everything we got. Get as many of those passes as we can and hopefully build up QB Daffy, our legendary tune, 12,600. Come on. Give me more jackpots. I got 3 and only got 8,000 points. I get 12,000 points here and I get no jackpots. That's okay. The jackpots are worth fewer points, right? So that kind of makes sense. All right, there we go there. Do we got... Yep, we got enough for another one. Let's do it. Give me 8,000 again. Nope, 12,000. So this will wrap these spins up, and then we'll go ahead. We'll spin the QB Daffy wheel. We'll see what we can get out of that. Lots of tune pieces. This really does help with collecting the tune pieces for the... Wait, do we have... Is there a quest for collecting featured tunes for this one? I gotta check super fast. There is, right? Isn't there? There isn't. There's not for this one. It's the hydrants, it's the boosters, and it's completing. All right. So scratch that. Let's go back out. All right, so there we go. Let's go to the pads. We got 15. We can do 3 spins. Let's see what we got. Give me at least one jackpot. 18,000. Is that one? It is not. All right, so there we go. I can rank them up a little bit. All right, and before we go, something that I always forget to mention, if we go out here, is the special quests over here, these premium quests. And this really comes with spinning the wheel, right? So spin the fence wheel 5 times. We spun it 15 times. 20 times. We spun it how many times? 40 times. There you go, 40. If you spin the wheel all 40 times, then at least using the resources on that, you'll get these rewards here. So it looks like we get a few more spins. So let's go ahead and grab all of those, and then we will do another couple spins, see what we can get. Let's go back to the wheel. Probably should have remembered that and then went back. Another 15, so let's do 3 more spins. Let's see what we get from that. Jackpot, come on. 21,000, come on. 21 has to be, right? No, it is not. All right. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. We are done now. That is the town regional event for you. Every event has something really good to really work on. This event, again, is really good for working on your athletes team and then helping you build up your sturdy team. Other than that, if you already have those built, then use them for Adams. Use them for Adams for the athletes team and the sturdy team as well. All right, everybody, as always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.